Welcome guys, we are continuing Legend of Korra. This is chapter 3, Civil Wars part 1, so maybe I'll post these two episodes together, I'm not really certain, we'll see. Anyway, we are pushing through. You told me to be positive about Korra's teenage angst, to be certain that she's going to develop somewhat, and that it's worth it, because then in seasons 3 and 4, which are apparently the best seasons, then showing her growing up and actually maturing and whatnot will be more satisfying, so I'm focusing on that thought. I actually forgot where we are in the story. Oh right!
Get back in your homes.
Uncle is preparing some sort of a war between the poles, right? Oh! There were hoodies. That's how their uniforms differ, and I think that's about it.
Uncle, why did you bring your troops down from the north?
Now
So
that you've
shelled.
opened the southern portal, we need to protect it from people who would do the spirits harm.
I can protect it.
I need you for something more important.
Huh.
There is another portal in the north. Once you open it, spirits and man will be able to move freely between the north and the south.
But the solstice is over. How am I gonna open it?
The spiritual energy is much stronger in the north.
With both portals open, our tribes will be united again.
The world will be united again.
I don't know, I feel bullshit, you know? I sense some sort of a bullshit on his side. Oh, he was just like levitating.
I haven't felt this at peace since. And it's over.
How is he like that?
Morning, universe.
Boomy, please, cover yourself.
Vacation Tenzin has finally decided to join us.
It's so nice to get to spend more time with my family. Isn't that right, my little Rohan? And I've really enjoyed having you two around. Reminds me of all those great vacations we took as kids with Dad.
I think your memory's a little foggy. Boomy and I weren't on those great vacations. It was always just you and Dad.
Ouch.
No, that can't be right. What about the time he took us to Kyoshi Island to ride the elephant koi?
We weren't there.
Oh, so Tenzin was favorite.
Oh, remember Ember Island?
We never saw the place.
I could have sworn.
Tenzin, that's a bit like embarrassing.
Morning, Uncle Boomy. Do you have a baby in there?
Kinda looks like a beer bomb. Why did I say bomb? I meant Bowie.
There was a lemur fight, but the bison told us not to worry because the giant was coming. Then we almost got eaten by a shark squid.
The shark squid? He's here?
Janora, were you and Milo teasing your sister again?
Maybe.
There's a third sister?
Yes.
I don't know, I'm so confused by all these kids.
She ran away.
I don't know why you kids can't just get along!
Iki couldn't have gone far. I'll find her.
Search and rescue missions are my specialty.
What do you say we all go together?
I could use the help.
I don't understand why Boomy is odd, like he's neither Katara nor Aang. He's like the actual Boomy that wasn't actually family.
Julie's not around to scratch it. This is shocking, nay, sickening. But these kale cookies, remind me to get the recipe later.
What's your point?
My point is, Unalak's already booted our chieftains out of their palace. How long before he starts telling us what kind of cookies we can eat?
Probably a couple of days.
Rhetorical question, Julie. You gotta keep up. Not to mention, I've got a cargo ship full of halibut that's rotting thanks to this harbor lockdown. Who wants to buy a ship full of stinking fish? Seriously, it's not rhetorical. I need to sell these fish.
Chief Unalak is here to help the South. He wants to show us how to restore balance with the spirits so they'll stop attacking.
Oh,
The
Korra.
only spirit I'm interested in restoring is our spirit of independence.
All Unalak is trying to do is make our tribes unified again.
Oh, Korra.
No, he wants control of our wealth.
Yeah.
My wealth. And I like my wealth. If Unalak doesn't pull his forces out, then we have no choice but to fight for our freedom.
Are you crazy?
Unalak started this, not us. Maybe you could speak with your uncle. Tell him how frustrated we all are. He'll listen to what the Avatar has to say. Do it for me.
I'll do it for the tribe.
Ugh. Okay, I get it, but it's just
I
annoying.
cannot stop eating these things. We need to start preparing for war.
I will hate to leave this quaint tribe.
Is that true, Eska?
Of course not, Desna. I will not miss it at all. I hold immense dislike for the South. Bolin, laugh at my humorous quip.
Yes, dear. So funny.
Why is he doing that? Just because he has a crush on her? That's like very
I'll be really
excessive.
sad when you have to leave. It's been really great getting to know you.
Oh.
But you will be coming with me to the north. There we will live the rest of our lives together in icy bliss.
Mako! I'm so happy to see you. Listen, I don't want to live in icy bliss with Eska. Don't, baby. Oh, please, don't, baby.
Just break up with her.
You could do that?
Guys do it all the time.
How?
Oh,
Tell her you're not that into her anymore.
you're the one to tell, Mako.
Ending a relationship is kind of like pulling off a blood-sucking leech. You'll feel a lot better afterwards, trust me.
Thanks, Mako.
I hate the fact that he's giving advice. He's so bad at it himself. Like Bowen.
Yeah.
This has been much better. Oh, shut up now. I was just chilling on a throne.
Isn't until tomorrow.
It's about our conversation this morning. I understand why you brought your troops here, but I'm afraid it's sending the wrong message.
Your father has been talking to you.
Not just him. Varric too. A lot of Southerners feel like their tribe is being invaded.
I'm uniting, not invading.
I know, but I'm just afraid if something doesn't change, there could be a civil war.
Feels like a
If the water tribes were at
special
war,
operation.
other nations would take sides. The dark spirits would thrive off this negative energy.
How do we stop it?
This is a war only the Avatar can prevent.
Right? What?
As the Avatar, you must remain neutral in this conflict. You will naturally want to help your people, but showing favoritism will not help our tribes find unity.
Maybe Tenzin was right. Maybe I'm not ready to be the Avatar.
Tenzin lacked faith in you, but I have no doubt you will become the most admired Avatar the world has ever known.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ugh, it's just evil vibes, isn't it?
Who threw those? You hoodlums think you're tough, huh?
Pick on a waterbender your own size.
Whoa, oh my gosh.
Stop!
Tell these thugs to go back to the north. They're not welcome here anymore.
These Southerners need to stay in line.
You're all part of the same tribe. Start acting like it.
We thought you were one of us.
I'm not taking anyone's side. Hey!
You're the worst Avatar ever.
I mean...
Everyone, walk away from this. They're not worth our trouble.
Oh, he has like authority. They respect him.
Korra,
Oh my god, Korra. Season 2 Korra is something else.
Iki, where are you?
Over here, Dad. Just kidding. It's me.
Why would Iki run off like this? Oh, it's probably my fault.
Probably. I'm guessing you've been so busy with your duty to Republic City that you forgot about your duty to your kids.
Duty.
What are you, 5 years old?
I wish I could be as good a father as Dad was to us.
Tenzin,
For
your
you.
problem is you're exactly like Dad. He was so focused on saving the world and doing his duty. Don't laugh. That he never had time for us.
He always had time for you, though. His precious little airbender.
Dad loved us all equally. It all happened a long time ago. Why are we even talking about this?
Because you seem to have some grandiose delusion that we had a perfect, happy-go-lucky childhood. Guess what? We didn't.
Wow.
We need to keep moving if we want to find Iki before dark.
Classic airbender technique. Cutting and running when things get tough.
Yeah, did Dad teach you that move?
Wow, I love that, showing how Aang was imperfect as a father.
My tribe's about to go to war, and I'm supposed to stop it, but will anyone listen to me? No. And I didn't ask for my father's help.
Do you want advice, or am I just supposed to listen? Still not clear on that.
Yeah.
My dad just gets me all worked up.
How about you take a break from all this Avatar stuff and we go out for a quiet dinner?
Where? Did they have restaurants? Softball?
Isn't this
Ooh.
fun, huh? We never get to spend enough time together, just the 5 of us. So fun.
Excuse us while we retrieve more sustenance.
I thought you were breaking up with her.
I tried, but anytime I bring up the subject, she threatens to freeze me in a block of ice and feed me to dolphin piranhas. Why didn't you warn me your cousin had the power to reach into my heart and crush my soul with her bare hands?
Because I thought it was pretty obvious.
No, not to me it wasn't.
Do you think
Very
Mako
bad
washes that
at reading people. You should know
scarf?
that by now. Do something, Avatar.
You know, this reminds me of a search and rescue mission I commanded years ago.
Here we go.
For 5 days, we scoured that beast of a mountain. Finally, we found the men huddled in a cave, seconds from death. I piled all 12 of those poor souls on my back and single-handedly carried them down the mountain to safety.
And how exactly is that supposed to help us find Iki?
Clearly, you know nothing about being a leader of men. That's probably why the Avatar fired you.
I'm sick of your far-fetched tales.
I found footprints.
Oh, how convenient.
Come on.
No, follow me. This'll get us down 50 times faster.
Oh shit. But he's not even a
Louie,
bender.
It's pitch black and the rocks are slippery. You're gonna hurt yourself.
If I can do it, it should be no problem for a couple of benders.
Fine.
They can create... Oh. Oh, that's beautiful.
You were right, Boomy. That was faster.
At least 50 times faster, by my calculations.
Tenzin's the funny guy now.
If you need an airlift down, just say the word.
I've got everything under control.
Oh, that's actually... Oh. Wasn't that dangerous?
Did Dad send you to talk to me?
Your father doesn't know I'm here. Honey, it breaks my heart to see our family being torn apart like this.
I found out Dad's been lying to me my whole life. Unalaq told me everything. How Dad and Tenzin kept me trapped down here while I trained. How Dad got banished from the north.
The truth is out.
You knew, and you never said anything.
We were trying to keep our family together, to give you a normal childhood.
All I ever wanted to be was the Avatar. But everyone keeps holding me back, even my own parents. Unalaq's the only one who believes in me.
That's not true, Korra.
Then why is everyone in the South turning against me when all I'm trying to do is help them?
The problems between the North and the South started long before you were born. This situation might be out of your control. Varric's been plotting a rebellion against Unalaq. He asked your father to join, and...
Dad is part of a rebellion?
I don't know, but I don't want you getting caught in the middle of it.
It's too late, Mom. I'm already in the middle of it.
Now that's becoming interesting, I would say. I like the rebellion idea.
No.
Oh, already. That's the uncle.
Dad?
Would he really do that? The father?
Dad, don't do this.
Turn around, Avatar.
Leave Unalaq and go. I'll tell him I tried to stop you, but you escaped. We can still avoid a war.
No, we can't.
Was it really the father? I don't think he did that.
We're all part of the same tribe. I don't want to hurt you.
Are we certain this is the father? I don't think so. Like, I think it's actually maybe the uncle pretending to be the father. I don't know.
Do this, Dad. Where's my father?
He wouldn't help us. He's a traitor, just like you.
Oh my. Oh, at least he heard it.
Thank you for saving my life. Find Varric. I want him to freeze in prison with the rest of these traitors.
Oh no. But how do they know?
Wait, you can't just lock them away. That will only make the South angrier.
You want them to go free?
No, let them stand trial for what they did.
I will respect the Avatar's wishes in this matter.
Thank you, Uncle.
I told you those rocks were slippery. You're lucky you didn't kill yourself.
You done with the lecture, Mom?
Grow up. You're still trying to prove you can do everything a bender can. Well, you can't.
And you're not our mother. You don't get to tell me what I can and can't do. Deal with that.
Good luck healing yourself with your special non-bending powers.
Kaya's right. You're the oldest of us, but you always acted like the youngest. I had to become the responsible one.
You think you're the responsible one? Where were you after Dad died and Mom was all alone? Because I was the only one who packed up and moved my whole life to be with her.
Oh my.
After years of flitting around the world trying to find yourself, you two have no idea how it feels to have the future of an entire culture on your shoulders.
Oh, boo-hoo. Must have been real hard for you, flying around the world with Dad riding elephant koi all day.
Oh, so that's what this is all about.
That's what it's always been about.
Wow.
You think you're some savior who has to carry on Dad's legacy.
We're Aang's kids, too.
You never should have come on this vacation.
Well, I didn't want you to come in the first place. I can't be around you two right now. Go back to the temple and see if Iki returned. I'll keep looking out here.
Fine.
Fine.
What if they find out that she's returned? How would they tell him? He's just gonna keep looking. Oh, apologize.
Is it okay if I come in?
We heard what happened. Are you okay?
These are lovely parents. Oh.
I'm so glad you weren't there.
My brother and I have our differences, but I would never attack him.
I'm sorry for thinking you had anything to do with the rebels, and for all the pain I've caused you and Mom.
I'm the one who should apologize. After I saw the Southern Lights return, I was so proud of you. I never should have held you back.
When your father and I found each other, all we wanted was to live a simple life and raise a family. Then we discovered you were the Avatar. We knew one day the world would need you, and you wouldn't need us anymore.
Oh.
Of course I still need you.
Oh, look at them facing each other's
We weren't
faces.
expecting you.
Tonrock, Senna, you are under arrest and will stand trial.
What?
For conspiring to assassinate me.
What? Oh my god, he's such a douche. I can't. Yeah, even to season 2 is definitely worse than season 1, or at least maybe not as good. The uncle storyline is a bit like, it's not as good as Amon. Amon was really great with like shady motivations, grayish areas. I like that. Here, I don't know, like we're on episode 3, so maybe something will come up, something interesting. But what I have been enjoying is watching Tenzin and his siblings. I like that. I really like their dynamics. I think it was a very interesting idea to bring them in and to show us that they have this dynamic going on when it comes to Tenzin being Aang's favorite and the other two sort of not getting as much attention, that they have different memories of their childhoods and whatnot. Bolin's been great. He has such a funny character. I appreciate having him around. He's very down to earth. I said that before. I think he said that Varric is an interesting character. I like him so far. He's funny as well. I guess maybe season 2, if anything, is a bit funnier than season 1. I've been laughing a lot this episode, so maybe that's the case. We'll be continuing. Wow, I forgot that I'm supposed to record these two together. Yeah, maybe I'll just jump straight to the next episode. Right, so I forgot that I'm supposed to watch these together. I think I'm going to post these together. Yeah, so there will be no introduction today. He actually turned out to be an sort of a villain quite quickly, right? Because it's what episode.
I wish it hadn't come to this, but your parents held meetings with the rebels, right here in their home.
They have such a straight posture.
Rest assured, I've appointed Judge Hota to oversee the trial. He is the most fair and honorable man I know.
Uncle, my parents had nothing to do with the men who attacked you.
So we should have nothing to worry about.
Wow, such a passive-aggressive vibe. Oh, why is she so agreeable, you know? Honestly, I wouldn't even...
Varric? We should have closed our deal an hour ago.
Asami?
This place is great.
And
the
Mako.
best part about it, Eska doesn't know I'm here. I wasn't hiding. Hey, hey.
I'm not on the hunt for you, currently.
We search for Varric. Our father wishes him to stand trial.
He is a traitor to the Water Tribe, along with our aunt and uncle.
Korra's parents were arrested?
Your powers of deduction are impressive.
Yeah, he's a cop.
Varric's not here.
Very well. Boyfriend, bow to me when I exit.
Yes, my sweet koala otter.
Don't let her treat you that way.
I tried to break up with her, but Mako gave me terrible advice. Thank you, Mako.
Wait,
Yeah,
how
I
are
mean-
your girl problems my fault?
Tell her how you really feel.
Honesty is for fools, kid. If you want to ditch this girl, then make yourself scarce. Disappear like I did.
Where are you?
Inside Ping Ping. How we doing?
You can come out.
No way, mister. Not until I know it's absolutely 157% safe. Ah, thank you, Julie.
Your assistant.
Oh my God.
Too?
Julie never leaves my side. Ugh, you forgot the honey.
There isn't any in here.
No honey? We're in a bear, for crying out loud. Bolin, I got a little something for you round back.
That's money?
Wow.
Unalak's rigged this trial, no doubt about it, so I need you to make sure my trusty rebels stay out of prison.
What's the money for?
Bribery, of course.
I think I catch your drift, Varric Bear.
What's she doing down there in that bar with him? Like...
Iki, where
Oh
are
my
you?
god, he's still
Go bother
searching.
someone else. You
It's
two
been-
are worse than Kaya and Boomy.
Everybody here?
Iki! Oh, thank goodness.
There's been 2 episodes, Tenzin.
Prize off the table. This is going to be a civilized breakfast. Daddy always says a blessing before we eat, so... Be quiet and listen up!
They're so small.
We are thankful for this super yummy food and for being the bestest new friends in the world. But we are most thankful because Milo and Janora aren't here because they stink.
Oh, that's a reference.
I guess you found me. Do I have to go now?
Actually, is there room for one more?
You can sit next to Blueberry Spice Head.
Nice to meet you, Blueberry Spicehead.
They're my new brothers and sisters.
New ones, huh?
Oh.
Can they be my new brothers and sisters too?
Maybe, but only if they say it's okay.
That's such a
No,
mood.
he's nice. They say it's okay.
Is there other, like, parents somewhere out there? Oh wow, the trial is quite public, eh?
We're good to go. I gave all the money to some guys over there. I told them to take care of it, and then I winked. Pretty sure they got the message.
Okay.
This trial will now come to order. Judge Hota presiding.
Man, I should have paid him!
Yeah, you think?
I was asleep in my chambers when the rebels attacked. They overpowered me, and the next thing I remember was waking up in the snow after Avatar Korra had saved me.
According to Unalak's testimony, you attended a meeting where Varric tried to incite a civil war.
Yes?
And were these men present at that meeting?
Yes, but...
And where exactly did this meeting take place?
Objection!
Quiet down out there! Where did the meeting happen?
My parents' house.
And who led this meeting?
Your Honor, if I may...
May what?
May I declare a mistrial?
Sit down! Varric and your father led the meeting, didn't they?
My parents are innocent!
I've heard all I need to.
Wait, really? He didn't even ask what they said at the meeting. That's bullshit. It's a bullshit trial.
I was wondering if we could talk.
I grant you permission to speak freely.
Oh, good, because I just need to be honest with you. You know, when we first met, there was this crazy spark. I'm starting to feel like that spark is fading.
I agree. It is as if a great chasm has formed between us and nothing can bridge it.
Oh, yes, I am so glad you understand.
Nothing, that is, except marriage.
What?
We will wed at sunset.
Wait, she's some sort of a psychopath. Like,
Senna, please step forward. I have found you innocent. You are free to go.
really? Based on what? How does he know that she's innocent and the father
On the
is
charge
guilty?
of treason, you are all found guilty. The punishment for this crime is death.
No.
You can't do this! You take their lives and I'll take yours!
Oh my god. She threatened the judge with death. That's quite serious.
I know
That's
I promised to
an
respect
actual
whatever
crime.
decision you made, but I must ask you to reconsider. Show these men and my brother mercy.
I think he
Very well. I'll change their punishment.
orchestrated
Your
that.
lives will be spared, but you will live them out in prison.
I think he orchestrated that, so now the uncle can say that, oh yeah, I saved your life, you owe me, or to act in front of Korra. Oh yeah, like he tried. Bullshit. Oh man, she's so naive in that season. I don't understand that.
Don't you, blueberry spicehead? Yes, you do.
Oh, Tenzing's
No,
vibing.
I can get used to it here. No one's yelling at me or telling me I'm delusional.
We should have Uncle Boomy and Aunt Kaya come visit. I bet they'd like it too.
Let's not. They'll only spoil our good mood.
Aunt Kaya is super nice and pretty and always asks me how I'm feeling. And Uncle Boomy is like the funniest person in the world.
But what about Milo? He's hilarious too. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And Jinora can be so sweet and gentle.
And mean. Being part of a family is hard, huh, Daddy?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Is he sick?
I guess the nice part about a family is they'll always be there for you.
That's very wise of you, Iki.
We should probably head back, huh?
I suppose. You can't hide in this cave forever.
It's been like 2 days.
We'll come back and visit Blueberry Spicehead. I know you really bonded with her.
Yes, I'd like that.
Like, they haven't even sent a search party. Tenzin has been gone for the night.
Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine.
And let's bust you out of here right now.
Korra, no. Saving me would start a war. I'll be all right. Just promise me you won't do anything rash.
Oh,
Fine.
he's like a political
Promise.
prisoner. Interesting. Death, no. Political prisoners? Sure. Oh. Oh, she's quite muscular.
I hate feeling so helpless.
I know.
Chasing the judge. Oh, well, I mean... It's one way to deal with an... Oh my god. Oh.
What do you want?
It's not about what I want, it's about what Naga wants.
Ooh.
And she'd like you to let my father out of prison.
I was just following Unalak's orders.
What are you talking about?
Ha.
I've said too much.
You better keep talking.
I've worked for your uncle for years. He said he needed everyone to think the trial was fair.
Then why did he have you free my mother and change your sentence?
He's trying to keep you on his side, but he also wants your father out of the way.
Yeah.
Just like when he got your father banished.
What do you mean he got my father banished?
Oh.
Talking.
It goes as far. But yeah, that's pretty fairly obvious in that season.
Hey there, Dad. You're looking well.
I'm
sorry I didn't turn out to be an airbender like you hoped, but I've tried my best to keep the world safe.
Oh.
Hope I made you proud.
Of course he'd be proud of you, Boomy.
I was just, cleaning off Dad's statue. It's so dusty in here.
Come here.
Thanks, Kaya. You always know when I need a hug.
Unalak's a liar and a traitor. I found out the truth about my dad's banishment. Unalak hired the barbarians to attack their tribe. Then he told them to hide in the spirit forest, knowing my dad would go after them.
Unalak wanted your dad out of the way so he could become chief.
I can't believe I trusted him. I'm busting my father and the rebels out of jail.
If you do this, there's no going back.
Will you help me or not?
Of course I'll help.
Me too.
Count me in.
Oh, they marriage or
I don't even want to know.
So I'm guessing the breakup with Eska didn't go well.
No, the honesty thing worked out great. So great that she decided we should get married.
I'm pretty sure the guy is supposed to give the girl the betrothal necklace.
Look, the only way to deal with crazy women is to lie big and leave fast. Lucky for you, Varric's got your back. Now, let's talk plan.
I like the fact that Korra and Asami are in the same scene, so I can seek for non-existent clues.
My dad's in there.
I'm sorry, Korra. You'll never see your father again.
He exposed himself really quite early on for a villain.
Where's my father?
On a ship headed to the northern tribe. He'll serve out his sentence there.
Bring him back.
As the Avatar, you cannot threaten war. You must remain neutral.
You don't want unity.
Like the
You want
British
power.
Queen.
You've always been jealous of my father, haven't you? You got him banished so you could become chief, and I bet it just killed you to learn he was the Avatar's father.
All I've ever wanted is to help you realize your destiny. If you start a war, the dark spirits will annihilate the South.
I'm done being manipulated by you. You are going to bring my father back, then you and your troops will return to the north.
And why would I do that?
Because you still need me to open the northern portal.
No, I don't.
Oh.
You've served your purpose.
Asami's just standing there.
If we get to Varric's boat, we can still save your father.
Let's go.
What a beautiful setting. Is that Varric?
You have a license for that animal?
You fellas seen a traveling circus come through here?
Do the thing.
That platypus bear is pooping money!
Where's your dad?
On a ship headed north. Think we can catch up to it?
Sure, once you get us past our friends from the north.
If only we had a plane to get me close to those ships, I could waterbend them out of the way.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Oh.
Why do you have a plane on your boat?
In case the boat sinks, of course.
But there's no runway. How are we supposed to take off?
Julie! Take a note. Build runway.
I have an idea.
They can, I don't know, create a water airway? I don't know.
Now!
Wow. Wow, that's an open act of aggression coming from the Avatar.
There! My dad's on that ship!
Wait, what about Asami? Oh, she jumped away, okay. I hope. Yeah.
Where are the prisoners?
Korra, this is crazy. You promised me you wouldn't do anything rash.
I had to. I'll explain later.
Sweetie, you're okay. Do you have something you want to say to your sister?
Sorry we made fun of you. Thanks.
I wanted to apologize
Aw.
for how I acted yesterday. I've worked so hard to celebrate Dad's legacy that I may have overlooked the parts of him that were less than ideal.
We're sorry for dumping our frustrations with Dad out on you.
You didn't deserve that.
I thought you two might want to see this. Mom gave it to me before we left.
That is one good-looking family, huh?
That's one
Wow. Aang really grew up well, eh?
Once I knew the truth, I couldn't sit by and do nothing.
My own brother betrayed me, and our entire tribe. I've been running from my past for too long. It's time to put my brother in his place.
You have our support, Chief Tonrock.
Mine too.
Oh.
I'll be proud to fight alongside you, Dad.
No, Korra.
I can help.
The best way for you to help is by getting the President of the United Republic on our side. The South can give Unalak a good fight for a while, but we'll need the united forces in order to win this war.
Oh.
I'll get you all the help you need.
She's going to the Republic City. Cool. I miss it.
I love you too.
I want to see Lin again.
I really need to thank you, Korra.
I started a civil war.
Exactly! Now Eska and I are officially broken up.
Oh, looks like we have company. And not the fun kind!
What is that?
What?
That would be my darling Eska. Quick question, is this thing fast enough to get away from my crazy waterbending ex-girlfriend?
Why do you think I built this boat?
Right. I'm so glad that Korra finally saw through her uncle, because he really wasn't as subtle when it comes to trying to manipulate her and trying to get her on his side for clearly his own personal gain, his own personal aspects and purposes. So that's out of the way. Maybe she'll be more of a season 1 Korra from now on, now that she knows that someone was just trying to use her and that she's on her parents' side. Maybe we will go back to Republic City. I don't know who the Republic City's president is. I remember we were told that there's one, but I don't know who is that. Maybe someone we know. Oh, maybe someone from the Zuko family again. Or Lin. I don't know, because it's gonna be cool going back there if we do. And I very much appreciate the family plotline. Usually I don't, but this one is really cool because they showed us that Aang wasn't a perfect father, and that's good to know that they are not idealizing him. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I think as I'm posting this, it's almost Christmas time, so if you are celebrating Christmas, then Merry Christmas to you all and stay safe. This was Ella from Stop Mio channel. Bye.